We learned this week that General Michael Flynn, the former national security advisor for President Trump, was working as a foreign agent last year while he was advising President Trump's campaign. Flynn notified the transition team and the White House lawyers about the work he had done for Turkey, but this information was not disclosed to the public, nor did he file the proper paperwork until this week. Does this trouble you at all that the national security advisor had been, until recently, a paid advocate for a foreign government?
Jake, there's a lot of things about our relations with Russia that trouble me a lot. For example, why was the provision in the Republican platform that called for the provision of defensive weapons to Ukraine after being invaded by Russia, why was that taken out of the Republican platform? Clearly, it was not the will of most Republicans. There's a lot of aspects of this whole relationship with Russia and Vladimir Putin that requires further scrutiny, and so far I don't think the American people have gotten all the answers. In fact, I think there's a lot more shoes to drop from this centipede.
Do you think General Flynn advocating on behalf of Turkey in that way was part of this whole Russian situation?
I don't know. I know that he was in Moscow and at a dinner with Putin, and I'm not sure that on its face is anything wrong, but there continues to surface communications between not just General Flynn, but other members of the Trump family, quote, and associates, that Mr. Manafort's relationship with Yanukovych, the stooge of Vladimir Putin that they finally threw out of Ukraine, still has a lot of questions to be answered, and so far they're not being answered.